This verse has meant a lot to me over my life and just in different times, and really has been a challenge and encouragement to me. And so I hope it is for you as well today. It says, "Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind, so that by testing you may discern what is the will of God, what is good and acceptable and perfect." And so I encourage you today to not fall into being conformed to everybody else around you. Don't fall into being just like the rest of the world, but instead I encourage you to be transformed. Be transformed by God, be transformed by the power of Jesus, by the power of His grace alive in you. And so I encourage you that happens by the renewal of your mind. And so I ask you, what are you putting into your mind today? What are you thinking about? What thoughts are you letting reign there? What is there that maybe you have coursing through your mind that doesn't need to be there? Is it something from entertainment? Is it something about a relationship? Is it something about just human interaction that maybe it's something that's not real good and needs to go? Well, then I encourage you to be transformed by letting your mind be renewed. How do we do that? We do that by putting good stuff in, by putting His Word in, by thinking about positive things, by having uplifting conversations with our loved ones. We do that with the positive aspect of Jesus and who He is and what He's done for us. And as we do that, as we shape our mind according to His Word, then we're able to discern what is the will of God, what is good and acceptable and perfect. I encourage you today to live your life in light of what is good and acceptable and perfect. You can do that. You can strive for that today, and you can have that through the power of Jesus and His Word at work in you. That's the hope that we have in Him. Because you see, when He paid the price on the cross, He paid that for us so that He could take our sin away. As we talked about on Sunday, remember it no more. And so, as He does that, it makes it so that we can be renewed. And our renewal, yes, it has to do with our heart and our love and our relationship with Him. But also it has to do with our mind and changing our thoughts and changing the way that we think and the way that we do things, the way that we approach things, and putting our thoughts in line with Him. And so I encourage you today to strive for what is good and acceptable and perfect, and do that through seeking Him and His Word. I hope this word has been encouraging to you. That's all I have for today. I will see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.